Hi guys, it is 9:29 a.m. on Saturday, the 168th day I'm doing this. The Daily Dose of Hope is still downstairs, but I'm still sending you a Daily Dose of Hope. And I'm sharing real and raw. I woke up this morning with a flashback, and my birthday is tomorrow. And last year, I fought like all day to even feel worthy of having a birthday. Not because I've done anything wrong, but because of all the abuse and everything. It really does, it makes sense in a way, because you lower your self-worth, because how else can you comprehend why people treat you so horribly, right? And I'm not saying that as a victim, I'm saying that as a fact. So my whole point is, I woke up with a flashback and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm supposed to actually do something fun today, and this is how I'm waking up, and I have been absolutely void of energy, but still having to keep going, that type of feeling. So the reason I'm saying this is to honor myself and to honor you. And this is the point where a lot of people might be like, there's something wrong with me, And I think we need to change the term mental illness to mental injury, emotional injury. I am hurting right now, but not because there's something inherently wrong with me, right? And the circumstances I'm currently in would be stressful for any person with any level of support, no matter how much support, So to navigate all of this on my own, while still never taking it out on someone else, while also, because I'm thinking, well, my body doesn't feel good, so I shouldn't go to, I have a chance to see Wicked today. And I realized that while I'm going to honor my body, at the same time, I rally for my daughter all the time, right? That's part of why I'm so depleted. And so my point is that I woke up with a flashback. I was like, I know that I'm assimilating. I know that I'm in the process, but how do I be in the process and deal with everything that's coming my way? But at the same time that happened, I saw that there was the tapping summits going on right now. And so the one that just happened to be, that I happened to see was about feeling safe after trauma. And so I told myself, okay, this is something you can do. So I actually took notes and I tapped. And I'm not saying I feel 100% better, but I'm realizing like I'm separating my identity and my worth from what happened to me, and from how some people continue to treat me, right? And when you don't have like safe family, like that does carry a lot of weight, both positive and negative. That's a bigger weight than someone off the street, right? If it's like, well, as long as you have that, but if you don't have that and you are navigating what I'm navigating, it's a puzzle. I'm saying all that because I am going to go to the movies. I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to bring myself to the movies, meaning beforehand, I'm going to sit and I'm going to drink a bunch of water and I'm going to breathe. But I am going to rally for myself because I deserve to. And you deserve to rally for yourself too. And that's what I want to say is a lot of people who have been through a ton of trauma, don't have family support, and are still navigating narcissism, like all these things, while also not self-medicating, not taking out on their kids, right? Like still being that positive energy, paying it forward before you've even had it, right? We end up disappearing because it's not possible to do all this on your own. And we've been taught that we don't deserve to have any help. And that's not okay to ask for help, right? And even I think it was a couple weeks ago, I had that experience where someone wanted me to open up, and I opened up, and I'm not even doing anything wrong. But it was like, oh, what's wrong with you? You know? It's like, nothing's wrong with me, actually. So, yeah, I'm doing a ton of work because I'm not going to be a statistic. I'm not going to be a stereotype. But I'm also like taking full accountability of I want to enjoy my life, and I'm reminding myself and letting you know too, because that's the best thing I can do with this pain is turn it around and turn it into love for other people. Is when a trigger happens, it's actually a blessing because it's showing you where you need to show yourself more love, right? And that's hard. It's really hard if you've never had that. Like if you've never had a safe place to go. And it's even harder, to be honest, to not just shut out the whole, like everyone, even good people, because people are bad, you know, like that generalization we make. A dog bit me, dogs are scary, right? So this is me, like I said, your fearful leader, continuing to fight as hard as I possibly can. And the facts are that since that trigger, since that flashback, I did the tapping, and I reminded myself, like, you're doing nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong. Like I said, it's a mental injury. It's a physical injury. It's an emotional injury. It's a spiritual injury, because humans are not supposed to treat other humans like that. And the times I would get the most in trouble is when I told the truth about what was happening to me, right? So that will mess a person's thinking up. But it doesn't mean the person is messed up. It wasn't born messed up, right? So I have done the tapping, and then I did breath work, and I'm sitting up, and I'm not succumbing to this, but I'm also not, I don't have the energy at the moment to bulldoze it, you know? To kind of like, I don't want to spend energy trying to pretend that didn't happen, if that makes sense. I know that the way to heal is to say that happened, meaning the flashback happened. Now, how can I feel it and then heal it and turn it around and turn it into love? So I love you guys, and I just want to say I understand. I am fighting for my life in all aspects right now. But I see how I'm transforming. I see how my determination to live an authentically, naturally happy and healthy life is not only going to help me, it's absolutely helping my daughter. I can't even tell you. And, you know, some people watch this and it could possibly help them. And that's what I'm all about, is pain has a purpose. And I want you to honor where you're at right now. And, you know, one of the things I wrote down, I think it said, I wasn't safe then, but in this moment, I am safe. And I am strong. So, just speaking from my heart, I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. I am also reminding myself I don't have to be high energy today to be acceptable. You know, if the activity today was a very physically taxing one, I wouldn't be able to do it. But it's more of I absorb people's energy, and it's like, okay, but you know what? You can be chill and still be acceptable. I can't control people accept me, but I am acceptable. So this is definitely like the spiral. It's definitely like coming back around again of it's your birthday again. What are you going to do? And I'm honoring that I'm dealing with even more this year, but I'm doing things about it while also holding it. I'm not saying that didn't happen. And sometimes I think, my personal opinion, is when we bulldoze triggers, it's like we're not honoring that that happened and that a part of us still is hurting. You know? I have personally found that when I acknowledge how I'm feeling, a sensation, and I send it love, it actually dissipates. I actually feel better as opposed to faking it. And that's one more thing I want to say before I go is, that fake it till you make it. I've never liked that because I don't like being fake, but I thought of it as like practice it until you master it. And it's like an almost rhyme. It almost rhymes. And I also realized yesterday, believe it or not, that I'm a happy person. I am a happy person. I am love and light. So anytime that I don't feel that, it's not my energy. I'm not choosing that. So that's why they're called intrusive thoughts or flashbacks, because they're not sitting there trying to think about that. And it happens when we first wake up or when we're sick, run down, like all the above, stressed, because we're vulnerable. So when we're vulnerable, I believe that that's when things that were done to us when we were vulnerable come back. But see, I'm speaking it because it's not controlling me. It's trying to, but it's not going to. So anyway, I love you guys. Remember, you are the sky. You were here yesterday. You're here today. You will be here tomorrow. And you deserve to be here every single day. Hold on to that hope. Say, what can I possibly do to honor myself and at the same time take a step forward? So the next step I'm going to take is drinking a bunch of water, So anyway, love you guys. Have an awesome day.